Welcome to Radio Rep number 7. I'm Veronica, one of Jess's colleagues from the Department of Psychological Medicine. Several of the exercises in our reps so far have focused on thinking. This one changes focus a little. It introduces an exercise on feelings and how we can regulate them. If you listen to Rep 4, you will have been expecting this one for a couple of weeks. One of the things I often find myself noticing is how busy life can be. The reasons for this are different for us all. For some, it may be demands at work. It might be the to-do list that comes with running a home. It might be managing a health condition, including attending appointments with different healthcare professionals. It might be caring responsibilities. It could be all of these. And that's before we add in making time for hobbies, family and friends. No wonder we find ourselves feeling overwhelmed. Emotional regulation starts with understanding that both our bodies and our emotions respond to these everyday experiences. It can help us to develop skills in noticing and identifying these emotions when they arise. This helps us to choose how we respond to them, rather than getting swept along or overwhelmed by them. There are lots of different ways to increase our emotional understanding and awareness, but let me share one of my favourites, one I use all the time and call taking your emotional temperature. A prompt can help with this. This can be a sticker on the back of your phone case, a hair bubble on your wrist, a note pinned to your fridge. This prompt helps you to remember to stop for a moment, to pause and to take your emotional temperature. This means tuning into your body and to how you feel in that moment. You can ask yourself, how do I feel right now? How aroused or worked up am I? If I had a thermometer for my feelings, what reading would I see? Would I be in the green zone, feeling calmed, chilled, at ease? Or in the amber zone, feeling slightly on edge, worked up, agitated? Or in the red zone, feeling frustrated, angry, scared or overwhelmed? If you are in the amber or red zone, you can then take action to soothe, regulate and cool your emotional temperature. Again, there are lots of different ways to do this, and for today I will share just one. This is a favourite and something I have had lots of people tell me works really well for them. It's called the butterfly hug, a skill developed by Lucina Ortigas for reducing anxiety and helping us to calm, particularly during or following stressful life events. As always, if you're in charge of something that needs your attention, like children, cars or machinery, please try this later. As before, start by making yourself as comfortable as possible. You can do this exercise in a chair or lying down. You will need a quiet space where you can focus for a few minutes. As with previous reps, as far as possible, allow your thoughts to come and go without hooking into them or getting snagged by judgment about the exercise or about how you're doing. Try to aim for curiosity. So, cross your arms over your chest so that the tip of the middle finger of each hand is placed under the collarbone. Or if you prefer, cross your arms over your chest by placing your right hand on your left shoulder and your left hand on your right shoulder. Choose the position that you feel most comfortable with and that works best for you. Ideally, the hands and fingers will be as vertical as possible so that they point towards the neck and not towards the arms. If you wish, you can interlock your thumbs to form the body of a butterfly and extend the other fingers outwards to form the wings of the butterfly. You can close your eyes gently or lower your gaze looking at the tip of your nose. Next, gently and slowly tap one hand, then the other, alternating the movement of your hands like the fluttering of a butterfly. The aim is to tap slowly. You may wish to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on as you tap and breathe slowly and deeply, gently observing what is going on in your mind and body. Any thoughts, images, sounds, feelings, and sensations without trying to change, move away, or judge them. You can imagine that you observe them as passing clouds. Keep tapping those little taps for a set of about 20 to 25 while you become aware of what's going on in your mind and body. Next, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. See how you feel and start a new set. If you notice that the reading on your emotional thermometer is reducing, continue the exercise for a few more rounds until you reach a state of calm. To strengthen positive emotions, you can visualize a real or imaginary place that makes you feel calm, safe, and at peace. Try to recreate that image as realistically as possible and focus on the positive sensations you experience. If you tune into future reps, you will find guided exercises for this. I'm going to invite you to stop your tapping at this point. Just take a couple of breaths as you draw this skill to a close. Do you notice anything about how your body is feeling now? Has the colour of your temperature changed at all? Part of the value of this exercise is in tuning into your body and your emotional state. At first it may feel odd or difficult, but over time, with practice, this usually gets easier. And the great thing about taking your emotional temperature and using the butterfly hug is that you can do this as many times as is helpful in the course of your day. You might find this helpful after a difficult start to the day where pain or discomfort has made moving around a challenge. You may then find as your day progresses, plans go awry or take longer than expected and you start to feel frustrated. A good time to take your temperature and once again engage in a butterfly hug. Later again, you may find yourself in a disagreement or an argument with a member of your family or a friend. Before going to bed, you might check in with yourself again and use the butterfly hug and a calming breath as part of your preparation for sleep. If you like this exercise and would like to listen again or try other similar ones, please visit www.yorkhospitals.nhs.uk and look for psychological medicine, or listen again for other things that we hope could be helpful.
Listen again on the website yorkhospital.nhs.uk and search for psychological medicine. More reps next Saturday at 5:20 when York Hospital Radio Reps returns.